your problem, dude?
What's cooking? Let me know. Boss. Hello. What can I do for you? Anything to keep you productive, boss. Are you sure you need more snacks? Looks like your pockets are full. Oh, hi. So long. I said to him, I don't date less than 9 figures. do know that I've got 2 degrees, both in finance. Hi there. What do you need? Let me know what you want, and I'll tell the Pegasus people to get it ready. Sure, it's on the way to the helipad.
Want something?
I can't think of a game we don't have. It's like a fucking time machine. Hey.
All right. Bye.
Oh shit, my mic is down. I didn't even realize that. You probably heard nothing that I just said. Can you hear me now? Well, that was unfortunate. I did talk a lot about everything. I mean, you saw it on the screen, and I apologize for not having my mic down. I'm a dumbass. So I'll briefly go over it again real quick, what I just talked about. So my office is in the middle, right here. That is the Arcadius office. And I have my locations here because it's close to my arcade so I can access. I have my location here. It's very close to my arcade, so I can just jump down this road right here, and then boom, I'm at my arcade. So I can, and that's my arcade right here where I'm at. This location is sometimes tough to get to, but because there's a lot of people over here a lot of times, so it's definitely a challenge. But it is it's a nice location. The reason I don't like this location here is because it's too deep into this road. It's too deep. You have to go too far. The warehouse is like in here. It's closer to LSIA, but you do have access to your choppers and your planes that you buy. It looks like there's a bunch of races going on right here, or there's people just kind of messing around for fun. I might go check that out later if I have time. And like I was saying, I was saying it, but you didn't hear it because I'm a stupid ass. I put I put my terabyte over in this location or in this location when you saw me kind of circling around. The reason I did that is because this is a little bit trickier to get to with this alley here, but it is still right down the street from my office, which is good. And if I speed it up, because I can buy my supplies or whatnot from my terabyte, which is nice. And then I have this one up here because it also is right down the street from my office building. So I can go straight down the road and then cut through this little alley right here, which is actually the underground parking lot, how you park your cars in the office building, and then you can swing around the corner and then you can access your office right here. Or you can just drive right in, get a brand new car, and then call a new one when you leave for free, based on any car in your garage. So that's the reason why I have those locations. Yeah. So I do have my bunker over here. This is the location I like my bunker. It's very close to my freeway, which goes towards a lot of where the deliveries are. And the reason I don't pick another one, let me see here, where is it? Foreclosure. So here is all the bunkers. So the reason I don't pick these, see, like, look at how high these bunkers are. So when you sell towards LSIA, I highly recommend not going to the one in Paleto Bay. I also don't like this one here because of the dirt roads and mountains you have to go through just to get out of the area. You're vulnerable in those locations. It sucks. This one's very, very far away as well. I don't really care for that either. The only one that I would buy is this scrapyard bunker, maybe the farmhouse bunker, because of the freeway that it's right next to, and that accesses you to the bottom of the map very quickly. My friend has this bunker here, the Grand Sonora Desert. The reason for it is because he wanted the airstrip next to it, which I see his point, and I kind of like the idea, but I don't like it also because it's higher in the map. You still have to go through all this shit just to get to a freeway. And the chances of you selling this and needing a plane or helicopter are 0. Because if you sell by yourself, you're always going to get a vehicle. And it's much farther, like the Dune buggies that you get, the Dune FAVs. Those are terrible, and they're very slow. There's 5 drops a piece, and a lot of times you're going to get 4 vehicles for it if you're selling a full warehouse. So they're not very good. So when I sell my bunker, typically I'll sell with, at the very at least 3 people. Most of the time I'll try to use 4, 5, or 6, so I have a couple garters that either are flying around in a jet or a Presser Mark II or whatnot. And this is also a cheaper location because it's off to the side, so you do have to go across the map, but there's convenient roads. This road right here, straight up the road, on the freeway, you go straight up the road, and this road right here, this is where my facility is located. When I pop that in, I'll show you. That's my facility right there. See, it says renovate, so that's mine. So the reason I like this bunker here is because it goes straight across this road right here. It's all paved, and you can access the freeway over here. So if you need to get up high or get across the map quickly, that one road goes all the way across. Or if you're going down south and need to get across, you can go straight across the freeway here, and then eventually it's going to go underneath this group of buildings, and the freeway is going to come out right here. It's the same road, and it'll get you to the bottom, or if it'll get you to the mountains over here if you're delivering with the monster trucks or whatnot. So I do like this one because it's much closer. You only have 15 minutes to sell your bunker, which is kind of shitty. I wish GTA would throw in a half hour like the MC businesses, but unfortunately it's only 15, so I do recommend selling with more than 2 people. Unless you're selling by yourself, then only do 1 round of supplies if you're buying it. 75 grand, sell it for 210, make 135,000 profit, and move on and do it again. So if you're playing alone, it's very easy to play and do it on your own. But if you're looking to make some hella good money and have over $1 million in your business, then definitely sell with 3 to 4, if not more people, because of the vehicles that you're going to get. They're very slow. You're not going to be able to complete it in the time limit. It's nearly impossible. I've seen some people try and do it. They either fail or they're very, very close and they're very tight on time, and it's just not a good thing to do on your own. The clubhouse, I do have this one right here. This is the white one. The white one's mine. I do have this location. It was one of the cheaper locations, and also you can't see them, but I have my cocaine business right here off of this little end of the road here. I have my cash business right here next to the clothing store, and I have my weed straight down the road from my clubhouse, and it's going to be in this location right here. That's my meth. Oh, I'm sorry, not my weed. So I got my cocaine, my cash, and my meth all right here. Very, very close prime locations to here, so if you want to access all of them, they're all very close together. If you want to access your clubhouse and check your supply levels instead of visiting all of them, they're all very close, so in case it is low, you can always just go to there and you're accessing them very, very quickly. The reason I have my weed over here is because of this road right here. So the weed is going to be this building right here. So this road goes straight to and practically connects to my cocaine, which is right there, and it goes and zips around to my clubhouse. So the Great Chappelle Clubhouse is my location. I found it very cheap, and it's just close to all my businesses, so that's the reason why I didn't go with anything else. I just wanted to keep the MC together. I've heard of a lot of people going down here to the Del Perro Beach Clubhouse. It is another kind of cheaper location, $365 only. But it's just not with my businesses, and I didn't want to have to go out of the way to go to my business if I need to access them quickly. So I would definitely stick with towards the top of the map if you're going to go with the Grand Sonora Desert locations like I did, because those are the cheaper locations and you deliver into the city. So when you deliver into the city, you will have a lot of buildings and turns, so in case someone's coming after you, you can hide a lot of times, which is nice. So that's the reason why I have the location over here, and my business is up here in Grand Sonora Desert. The reason I got this hangar here is because it was the cheapest out of all of these, and also it has access to Fort Zancudo, which you can just go get a free jet, a P-Laser 996 or 969 or whatever it is. You can get it whenever you want for free. You do get I think a 3-star wanted level if you do steal it, even though you do have that location. But the army will not come after you if you're just walking around and minding your own business. But as soon as you start attacking or shooting anybody, then they're gonna come after you and you're gonna still get stars. As long as you don't cause destruction, they're not gonna come after you. So if you steal something, usually the jets spawn in these little locations right here in these hangars that are kind of just overhang. We're just protecting the vehicles. And there's also another spawn location, I believe, right in here somewhere. So it is a little harder to get out of this location because you face the buildings. So you have to like get up in the air and turn like very quickly, or else you're gonna get kind of stuck, and you will get blown up by the tank. So it's a challenge to get out of there sometimes. But if you do make it out alive and your plane is still in good condition, kudos to you. And that's why I have that location. Reason why I don't have locations down here, I know these are way cheaper, but this is very far away, so I don't really care too much. But I also didn't want these because a lot of players tend to be down in LSIA. So if I want to access something, one of my planes or helicopters very quickly, and there's a lot of players down there, you may not get that opportunity. And it's just a lot farther away from everything. So this was close, much closer to my bunker. So if I'm finishing up buying supplies for my bunker and I need a plane, bunker's right there, boom, right there. Facility is right here, boom, right there. So it's very close. So that's the reason why I have that one. There's my facility. It is the white outline there, not the purple ones. So if I click here, it'll say renovate, boom, there's mine. The reason I bought this facility is because it was closer to my bunker and my hangar. I didn't know about the Doomsday Heist and the glitch, but I do not really do the back-to-back Bogdan very much. I don't really care for it. You need a second person to do it, and it gets boring. It gets really old. So if you're looking to cheat and get money that way, Paleto Bay is gonna be your way to go, because that's where the Doomsday Heist is for Bogdan job. So it's going to be Act 2. You do have to complete Act 1 before you get Act 2. And if you complete Act 3, you get bonus money and all this other shit. So, so if you're looking to do back-to-backs and be really dumb with your life and want to just do the same thing over and over and over, there's Paleto Bay. It's going to be way cheaper than what I got. But the reason I got this one is because it's accessible to my other businesses and also right down the street from my clubhouse. It's on the same road, so it's close by. Nightclub. The reason I got my nightclub here, this is the orange one, that's my nightclub. Like I was explaining earlier, but you didn't hear on my mic because I'm a stupid ass. Anyway, sorry about that. If the reason I bought this nightclub is because it's very, very close. So when you access, so the nightclub is a little further up this way, but when your vehicle comes out, it comes in this parking lot right here. No matter what vehicle it is, it spawns right there, unless you're blocking the parking lot. So do not block the parking lot in that location. So do not land a helicopter there. Put it off to the other side. You can land in the road right here. It's a little harder to land there because of all the trees, whatnot. But I do have this location because when you access the sell mission and you start selling, you go in the parking lot and then you go straight to this freeway straight ahead of you, and you're going to be hidden off the map for about 20 seconds or so. 15-20 seconds, so you do have time to kind of get out of the area if it's a busy area. But when I'm selling in large populated lobbies, I do like to go ghost when I'm selling that because it's easy to sell on your own, and you want to make sure you get that money because you don't want it to get blown up. Yes, the oppressors cannot lock onto you. Yes, the missiles from jets or helicopters like the Buzzard cannot lock onto you, which is good. But also, it's just easy target to hit, and it's a slower vehicle. You can put upgrades on it, which is good, but it is a really slow vehicle to use sometimes compared to other vehicles. Obviously, driving in supercars are going to be much faster than you. When you do upgrade, you can get mines, so the mines are really cool too. So you can drop mines if people are following you. That's one of the upgrades on the vehicle, which is really cool and nice. So it's convenient, so you don't have to risk blowing yourself up with sticky bombs or grenades out your window or whatever you would do to try to kill somebody. Moving on to the arcade, there isn't too many arcade locations. There's only 6. But like I said, the reason I got this location here, it was probably the most expensive one, and I had a lot of money at the time. But the reason it is there is because it was super close to the casino, which is, there's the track right here. So the casino's right there, so it's super close to the casino. I knew it was for the casino update, which is going to be the casino heist. So the reason I got that is because it's very, very close to that. I do not recommend getting the one in Grapeseed or Paleto Bay. When you're trying to do the heist or trying to do missions, it is a very long ass drive all the way down to the casino. I know you have a freeway there that's accessible fairly quickly, but it's still a very long drive to the casino. So your mission will just seem like it will drag very, very, like a very long time. It'll just seem like it'll kind of drag. So I don't recommend getting that. I would definitely stick in the city, and if you want to stay close, then this is the video again in location how I showed you, but you probably didn't hear me talking at the time because I'm stupid about my mic. So that's going to be the location that you should get. It's a little pricier, but it is, like I said, very convenient, close to your auto shop, which is right above it, and that large Darnell Burroughs warehouse if you're looking to sell crates and whatnot. And you can access that with the master terminal set up in your arcade, and you can buy your supplies very quickly. So whenever you end a steal mission there for buying crates, you just walk right next door, and then you start your next mission very quickly, instead of going all the way to my office, which is in the center of the map. So that's convenient as well. Auto Shop is that new update. There is only 5. There is only 5 auto shops. Reason I got that one, again, it's close to my arcade, it's close to my warehouse, so if I want to get to it really quickly, I can, which is nice. And I maxed it out. It is the most expensive. I had 87 million at the time, and when I bought everything, it was roughly 4.5 million to upgrade the entire thing. And I spent another like 15 million on the 10 cars or so with upgrades, which I'm not done yet. I still have 2 cars, because you saw my stream last night. I did upgrade one of the 3 cars that I needed to upgrade. So that was kind of cool, and I showed you how I upgrade vehicles. So you got other ones here for 1.7 million ish, and this one's 1.8 million. So I just bought that one because it was close to my other businesses. That's the reason I bought it. I didn't know which one to buy. I'm new to this update just like everybody else, and then I found out that it is a lot more convenient to get to the LS track, which is straight down this road. So if you literally go straight down this road, it does spawn in somewhere in this location, I believe, next to this canal. So it is straight down the road, so it's really easy to get to. This one's probably very easy to get to as well. It looks like you can just go straight this way and then turn left on this road, and then the track. I believe the track is this building right here. So I mean, it's whatever. It's kind of like personal preference. The only reason why I got this one is because it was close to my other businesses. Let's see. So I can retire, go downstairs, and the basement. And I can show you the master terminal setup in the arcade, which is this badass looking machinery right here with all the computer systems. Very, very convenient to access all my businesses. So I can just take a seat, click X to access it, and then I have all my supplies and everything right here. All my businesses are right here. So you can do air freight, vehicle cargo, special cargo crates, document, cash, weed, meth, cocaine, and you have the gun running, which is your bunker, along with actually accessing your nightclub as well. So what I do is I come over to cocaine. So you see that my green is my stock level and what the business is selling for, and the blue is the supply level and how many supplies to get this green filled up. So I'll come over to here. It says in the top left there, to access your Motorcycle Club president, you just hit square to start up your MC. So like I said, be careful with this though, because you might get raided if you do this. So I resupply. I always buy supplies for 75 grand. Reason being, it's very quick to do it on here. Yes, it's a lot of money straight off the gate. It's going to be 300 grand, but if you have a lot of money, it doesn't really matter because the profits are going to come in. While these are cooking here, I go do other things, like I can access my popularity. I always just buy some DJs, fill that up to the top, just like that. And I am selling it for 330. So I'm probably not going to sell yet. But for some reason my American sports thing is not working. My South American imports. It is this one here. So let me change that guy there. Maybe it's like glitched off a little bit. So it has been. It is not acquiring any vehicles here, so I do not like when this does this. The game does that every now and then. I don't like it. Everything else works just fine, and then every now and then you get one that doesn't work and it sucks. So hopefully change it. You can sell from here. I do not recommend selling from here because then you have to drive all the way to your nightclub to pick up the vehicle. So I don't like doing that. All the upgrades fully upgraded. You can pick whatever DJ you want. I don't really care about the DJ. I'm not there that often. And if I am there, then I'll just kind of change it and pick the music that I want to listen to, or whatever sounds the best. I do not recommend, I highly recommend you not selling from your bunker from this location, from the arcade, because it is very, very far away, and if you do, you're gonna more than likely run out of time unless you get 2 semis and get lucky to sell with the Phantom Wedge on the top, or in the front as the cab, because there's only 2 vehicles. Especially if you're selling by yourself. Even if you're selling by yourself, regardless, I would not start from this location, because you don't have access to your vehicle right away. It's a very long drive, or even a bit of a helicopter ride just to get over there. Even if you have the Mark II, which is fairly quick, it's not convenient at all. You'll more than likely run out of time and lose your sale. So do not sell from here. I always sell from the bunker, and I always do Los Santos for that $1 million. Like I said, if you heard it or not, I'm not sure. With my mic stupidity, sell with 3 or 4 people. Do not sell under that. If you want to be ballsy, sell with 2, especially if it's full. Your chances are you're going to get 3 or 4 vehicles, and if you get those Dune FAVs, you're not going to finish that in 15 minutes. It's not going to happen. Again, I always buy supplies. My blue bar is full of stock, and my red bar is my supplies, so it is full, so I cannot buy any supplies. But I always buy. Again, it's just like the MC businesses, 75 grand. When you have a ton of money, it doesn't really matter to you. You're going to get that money back in profits anyways. Vehicle cargo, you have to be a CEO, so you will have to exit, which is kind of inconvenient. And while I'm standing, I tend to just go to my Securo serve so I can get that quick. So now I go back to my CEO, I access it, and now I can access anything but the MC. So this one, it'll say go to your motorcycle club, so you can't do that. So here's your bunker, your nightclub, and you can access the air freight, which I tend to stay away from. It's a big payout when you do the same steal 50 times, like the same category 50 times. Then it's a big payout. But if you don't want to stick to the same thing over and over and over and actually sell something good and make a lot of money, that's the issue. You only have room for 50, so you cannot. I mean, you can steal everything if you wanted to and keep doing that and steal different things, but you're not going to make the money you would by stealing the same one. And there is a cooldown waiting for each business, and you can only get one crate per person in your organization. So if you're going to do this, I would use your MC. You can get, if you have 5 friends or so, you can get 5, 6, 7 crates at a time, and you'll fill this up very quickly, which is good. Your CEO, if you got 4 people working with you, or 3 people working with you, you plus 3 others, you can sell pretty quick with 4 crates every single run. But that's if people are working. As long as they're working with you, then you're going to make the money, and you're going to get that return very quickly. And I believe it is steal missions, so you are stealing for free. Yeah, you just select one and then you confirm and boom. So it is a free mission to do, just to get whatever you want, but you have to do the same one 50 times. So if you don't do the same one 50 times, you're not going to make any money. As you can see, I only made $9.90 from it. I've only done 3 sale missions, so I haven't made a lot of money from it. They're very tedious. If you like doing airplane stuff and helicopter stuff, by all means go for it. They're cool missions. It's definitely unique compared to other missions, but not my cup of tea there. You can access your special cargo, so you can source the cargo or you can sell your cargo. I don't recommend selling from this location. Reason being because you're not next to your business where your vehicle's going to spawn usually, especially for trucks or whatnot. It's fine if you have the airport sell mission with the buzzard or the planes or the boat even, because it's not going to be at your business anyways. So that would be good. But if you're doing the trucks, you do have the half hour to sell, which is nice, and they are very quick for the trucks, so it's nice. But you just click the source cargo, you pick whatever location that you have bought at the time, and then you buy it just like you would on the computer. Hit buy, hit confirm, and you're done. You're ready to go. So it's convenient. Vehicle cargo, same way, just like you would on the your CEO computer. Source vehicle, confirm, and boom. You're getting a high-end vehicle because you're over that 10 low range and 10 standard. 10 standard and 10 mid-range vehicles, so you got 10 and 10, which is 50% of your business. Everything after that is high-end, and you're making $80,000 a car profit, so you are making some pretty good money on it. So that's nice. Alright. Your arcade is nice because you do have your casino heist here, which I don't do very often, but when I do, I usually get it set up on my own or with only one person, and then I do everything with I probably run it, the heist, with 3 people, just so I can make sure I get as much as I can out of it. So here's what I'm talking about with the accessing different businesses that is very close to the arcade. I do like it because the Darnell Bros warehouse is to the right and the auto shop is now to the left when you go down the road. So here's Darnell Bros right here. If I make it big, so there's the green building right there. So every time you're coming through here and you drop off your supplies, or you drop off your crates, you just run right next door and then boom, you get to start another mission. You can't do that same warehouse again because there's a cooldown. Oops, dropped a grenade there. My bad. Only 10 grand, whoop-de-doo. Oh, now the Popo's coming after me. They ruined the fun. So it's in running distance of my auto shop, which is the new update, the Los Santos Tuners update. Alright, so here's, another GP1. So I sold a GP1 yesterday, and I'm selling another GP1 today. Oh, there's two of them. So if I wanted to speed things up, I can sell both at the same time, and here's how. I can service, I'll show you right here. We're going to the Bison Brown. So we have a sports transmission, turbo, and sport brakes. Bodywork, we have the twin carbon can, the engine cover, we have the custom cover, and the front bumper we have sports. Wheels, we have sport, Inferno, which is one of my favorite set of wheels. I like the carbon Inferno wheels. So I can do this, hit confirm, ready to go. You won't make as much money, but now you don't have to do it. So you're not going to make that additional delivery charge if you sell it by yourself. Your staff will probably lose you some money because they suck at driving. It won't be much, tends to be probably about 5 grand. So you'll probably get about 45 grand still for the car. So I can service this vehicle up. Ooh, respray this to gold. That's kind of a nice one. You got some turbo. You got the transmission, sports, and you got the street suspension. You got the remove reflectors and trim. Roof, you got the carbon roof. And the bumper, you have the Rally D Polito 1 for the front bumper. There we go. Wheels, we're gonna go muscle wheels with black top. So it is very easy to upgrade these cars and service them as you wish. You won't make necessarily the money that you want because if you change it, this is a $20,000 car and $20,000 upon delivery. So I want to get as much money as I can. I should have sold the other one, but I didn't realize this was cheaper. Not a big deal, but I'm still going to make about 80,000 for the both cars. So when the car finishes delivering from my staff, you will get a little update on the top right saying that it was delivered and the cash is now in your hands. So you do have to put the money in your account through the website, which is not a huge deal, but you do have to put it in there to make sure you do get that money. So I just wanted to speed it up a little bit. Got a little extra money selling one and having my staff do the other one. So you can go back and forth if you wanted to steal or sell both of them manually. You will get more money for doing it. But if you want to get the quicker money, then that's the way to do it. Give your staff one and then you sell the other. As long as you don't crash and you make a clean run, then you'll get that additional 20,000 payment for delivery. So again, very easy deliveries, similar to your vehicle warehouse. It's already done. Give the guy his keys, he likes it, and then you get paid 20 and 20. So 20 for the car servicing it and 20 for the delivery, so you get a nice 40 grand chunk of change. Not as high end as the GP1, but that's going to be coming when my staff delivers that. So I did get 40 for that. Really quick and easy to do. I hate when this screen is here because then you can't see anything that you want to do. And there you go. So See Santa sent me the message. You made that last spec job look easy, fool. Customer was going off about every detail being just right, perfect condition, all that. We bringing home all the money today, y'all. Oh, this is the business battle, I think. Oh yeah, it is. Am I close to it? Oh, I am close to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to that since I'm right here. I typically do business battles that are very, very close. I do have 16 minutes remaining, so I do have enough time to do it. As long as nobody goes after it, then I'll tend to go after it because it's easy to go after it. I might hit ghost if there's a lot, because there's some people around here. This guy doesn't look like he's going after it, so I think we're good. So I'm just gonna steal a car to drive through very quickly. See if I can spot it. There it is right there. Easy money for my nightclub. So I don't want anyone messing with me, so I'm gonna go ghost. I don't want people coming after me. I know it's an extra 12 grand to spend on what you're trying to steal, but it's a lot easier to get it to your nightclub if you are in ghost. So So that guy just drove right by me, had no idea I was here. I hear some gunshots in the background, but I'm clean. So, easy 2-weapon delivery. Might as well just get it since I'm close. And that's the only reason why I do it. Like, I didn't do... So when I first started the broadcast, I know I wasn't talking, but there was the business battle that was very far south on the aircraft carrier. I don't like that one. It is way too far away. And it's very, very hard to get on there and actually get the business battle, which there's like 8 supplies. So while I'm here, I might as well just pump up to the music a little bit, grab the 55.5 in my safe. My popularity is already up in full, and that's how you're going to get that money with that high popularity. Grab the safe. Please close the door when you're done. It does glitch on other people's properties if you don't do that sometimes. So please just be a cool person and actually close the door and don't be a dick. Same with the arcade safe as well. Please close the door. It sucks when people leave it open because then you can't access your thing that you want necessarily, or you start glitching into other people's businesses or see what's going on. You know, sometimes you see like half of their stuff and half of your stuff, and then you can't access certain things because then it says you're not in the right building. It sucks. It's not very fun. It's hard to get what you're trying to get because one asshole left their door open for their safe. I think it's taken so long because of the new update. So I'm still Ghost right now, so it doesn't really matter though, because I'm finished with what I needed to do. Call a car over and we'll look at some cars I got. I probably could have, you know what, I'll start inside my nightclub since I'm here. The reason I don't pull my cars into there, because then I have to go drive to the other location and make sure I put it back in the same garage. So that's the reason why I don't do that. Now I get to wait to load back in. Alright, so here is your vehicle selling trucks. You do have the van. You do have to buy these on Warstock. It is the Vapid Speedo Custom. The next one is the Mule Custom, the Mayubichu or whatever that is, and then you also have the MTL Pounder Custom. So those are 3 vehicles you have to buy in order to sell your nightclub business. I do not recommend buying them and not upgrading them. Do the upgrades. It's 100% worth it. You're gonna survive a lot longer in a fight. They're gonna be much quicker with acceleration, speed, everything. How to upgrade them, you just go straight. So you buy them, they'll spawn in here. You can't put them anywhere else. You go in it, you hit the right button on the D-pad, and boom, you can upgrade it. Just like that. So you can put cool liveries, whatever. I just left mine plain. It was cheaper. I put my crew logo on all of them, and I put my crew color as my secondary. Mounted a gun and some mines on them. So just in case something goes crazy and shit hits the fan, I do have a lot more speed to get away, a lot more easier time to defend myself as well. So I can come over here and access my basement 2. Alright, so here's, so see, Santa just messaged me. I got 60,000 for that delivery. Alright, so the car made it to the customer, but that shit was so banged up they won't pay full price. Money's coming, but got whoever the hell's driving to work on their shift. Get whoever the hell's driving to work on their shit. So you're gonna lose some money, but you're still gonna get some good money, even though that your staff sold it. So like I said, you're still gonna lose some money, but I did get an additional 60 grand, so now I'm at 200 already just for today. Selling, getting some saves, and so on. So it's not much, but money adds up when you do stuff on your own and when you sell stuff. So anyway, let's go to basement level 2. I believe basement level 2 is all my cop vehicles that I designed. I know you can't put lights on them, but I put cool colors for cop related vehicles to make it nice and cool. Let's go down the steps. So, oh no, this is not the vehicle. This is just random vehicles. I do have the stretch limo, the Patriot stretch, the regular Patriot, a couple hearses, and I have the present from Christmas time, I think last year. So not much going on in this garage. I know one of my garages, there's a ton of cop vehicles. It might be garage 3, because I think I did move them. Alright, here's all my cop vehicles that I designed. They all have cop horns. You got stuff that are old-fashioned, back in the 40s or 50s. You got some basic cops, like the Washington, which is the Lincoln Town car, which you saw back in probably the 80s or 90s. You got some more updated cops. This is the Revolter, one of my favorite cars to drive in Sumo, if you play Sumo. It's also Minion Power's go-to car for Sumo. Very, very good. It's a sports car, Revolter. Very strong and able to do the mission successfully. You just gotta know how to drive. You got the Granger, which is an undercover car, undercover SUV. I got the Carrara 4x4, which is an undercover pickup truck. I got a surveillance truck, a surveillance van, which is the gang burrito. I got the another Patriot. This is my CSI Hummer, kind of like CSI Miami from Horatio Kane. So I designed something similar to that. This is kind of like another State Trooper, which is the Baller. It's armored. The Baller LE. So it's the armored edition. It's kind of like a State Trooper. You got a State Trooper with the Bravado Buffalo S. Kind of like a Charger looking car. And then you got that new updated State Trooper, the Dominator GTX. So these are all kind of like my cop vehicles that I designed. I wish I could put lights on it. We're hoping for a cool update. My friends were hoping for a cool update. So we can put cop lights or do like a Cops and Robbers kind of thing. Kind of like a Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So those are kind of nice. Minion Powers waves and says hi. Okay, bye. There's some other supers and sports down here. I got the Karen Sultan RS. That was one of my go-to cars for a long time. I got the V-Star, which is kind of a cool design. I do like the livery on it. The silver, black, and whitish color. That is kind of a cool car. And I do have the Vamos, which is not upgraded, it looks like. So I do have to upgrade this one. Yeah, that's definitely not upgraded. That's definitely a stock car. So that's something I bought probably a while ago, and I'm gonna probably end up moving that car to a different garage when I get whatever time I want. And then you have the Terabyte garage, which when you buy the Terabyte, it always comes and stores in your nightclub. So in case you can't figure out where your Terabyte is or how to call it, you call it in the interaction menu, but under services. So you go down to services, and your Terabyte is right here, along with your Kostica, Avenger, MOC, which is your Mobile Operations Center, and the Yacht. So you can do stuff with those. You call your vehicles from here, but you have to be outside to do it. But if you can't remember how to do it, then you can always come to your nightclub into your Terabyte garage. Again, go upgrade it. You upgrade it the same way in here. Access it, vehicle workshop with the right on the D-pad. Put some armor on it, put some brakes, put a big horn on it, put a funny horn on it. So that's the same thing, but I'm gonna do the clown horn because it's funny. You know, you can do lights, you can respray it. So I did mine black and lime green. I was thinking about doing the crew as the secondary and putting my emblem on it, which I might do. Actually, I can't put my emblem on it. But that is my secondary color now. It's the red. So it matches my other delivery vehicles. Terabyte's not for delivery, but so that's how you upgrade your Terabyte. And that you inside there you access selling, well, stealing other businesses and whatnot. So that's the rundown of these garages. Oh, let me go exit here. That is the last garage that I have. This is the 5th level. So you're deep underground when you go into these garages. So there's your 1, 2, 3, 4, and your Terabyte, which is this one. You go back to your nightclub, and you can exit. And you all exit in the same spot unless you exit out the front door of your nightclub. So it's the only time you're going to exit in a different location. Anytime you exit this nightclub, well, just this location. Obviously, you will spawn in a different location if you exit a different nightclub. But for this location, you always spawn right next to this. And where the fuck did my car go? I would like to know where my car went because I literally just parked it there. Someone probably blew it up. No? No one blew it up, so where did my car go? I'd like to know how that disappeared on me. I did not move any of my vehicles out. That was very, very weird, and that was rude, GTA. Why would you do that to me? Anyway, getting to my car. So here's the reason why I like this office. Check this out. So I'm still. So say that I sold. Wow, she just dove into my car. Your vehicle for your nightclub will spawn in this parking lot right here, as I was showing. If you heard it on the mic, I don't think you did hear it on the mic when I was talking earlier, because I'm a dumbass, and I'll continue to say that because that was really stupid, but it was also funny. So if you're selling your nightclub, you will spawn in right here for your vehicle, and then boom, you have access to the freeway right here. So it is very nice, and it's very quick to get to wherever you need to go. The reason I like the office here is because so that's my office there, the Arcadius. The reason I like it here is because you can access it from this freeway. You may like, oh, well, how do you do that, PJ? You can, and all you have to do is go right around here, and then boom, your office is right here. So it's not directly off the freeway because it is a little higher up, but it definitely gets the job done very, very nice and very quickly. Alright, so let's go. And so you already saw the inside of my office. So let's go to Garage 1, which is a lot of my supercars. and fun cars to drive. So I am very against selling vehicles that you buy. The reason being is because if you sell it for extra cash, you're going to have to buy that car again. So you're going to lose probably like double the money what you would normally lose if you just kept it in your hand. So I do have a lot of vehicles. I don't drive a lot of them. A lot of them are for show, but they're still fun to show off if you want to show them off. So here's all my supers and my super fast collection, or high-end collection. Not all of them are super fast, but most of them are supercars and the Legendary Motorsports, which I showed out of Access yesterday. But just in case you didn't watch my other video, you go to the internet on your phone and Legendary is right here. Most of the cars are going to be in this group of cars that I have in the office, in this office. So most of those are going to be in here. You can scroll through, grab whatever ones you want. Some of them do appear in Southern San Andreas, the more expensive ones maybe if you search it by price. The Calico I do have in my new garage. The Karen Sultan RS, oh no, that's the classic. I don't have that one in this garage. I don't think I have it at all, but I don't have every car. I'm not playing to get every car. I'm playing to get cars that I want. So we can go through the list right here. I got a bunch of Grattis on the bottom, which are Italian-made cars. Super nice cars. I believe it's Ferrari that makes Gratti. So I got the Italy RSX, Italy GTO, the Furia, the Vision, the X80 Proto, and the Cheetah. So those are all my Grattis down here. Next ring of cars is going to be my Lambos through Pegassi. So that's going to be the Tazeract, the Tempesta, the Zentorno, the Reaper, the Infernus, the Vachi, and the Osiris. So those are going to be my next ring of cars, my Pegassi. Very high-end cars, Lambo type cars. You can see they look all like Lambos, very similar to Lambos. So I did go with all those, and then I do have some Bentleys up on top, which is the Truffade Z-Type. The Nero Custom, I put a livery on. The Thrax, I put another livery on. And I have the Truffade Adder. Those are going to be your higher end cars there. That's why it's on the top. I also have the Progen Emerus, which I won on the casino floor, which is kind of cool. I put a nice yellow pearlescent around the blue car, so it looks really tight. There's the Progen T20 and the GP1, which is my very first supercar that I ever bought. So I do have some very high-end cars in this garage. I kept them by... I kind of organized them by company, which was nice. I thought it was cool. I got an idea from a friend that he did that as well. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. So I kind of organized them by company, which was cool. I'm going to skip Office Garage 2, and I'm going to go to 3. And you'll see why I skipped 2 in a second. With Office Garage 3 is going to be more legendary super or sport cars, along with the San Andreas Super Auto Sport cars. So it's going to be a mixture of both again, but they're on the lower end a little bit, not as high in value. You got the Pariah, the Jugular, the Lynx, so those are my Ocelot cars. The Benefactor cars, you got the Slaggen GT, however you pronounce that, the Krieger, and you got a Karen Sultan Classic. I do like the livery on this a lot. That is one of my go-to cars. It is very fast. So when I'm in this garage or in the office, I tend to stick with one of those cars on the bottom ring there, which are my faster sports cars. Up here, you have some Fister cars, which is the Comet Retro Custom. You do have to take this to Benny's to get it upgraded. If you own the vehicle shop in the garage for the office, you can upgrade it through Benny's here, and you don't have to go through Benny's, so you can put another upgrade on it. The Fister Neon, and then you have some overflod cars, which is the Morgan, the Entity XXR, and then you got a couple Anus cars, which are, this is also the Retro Custom, the LG Retro Custom. This is actually a free car you can get, I believe, on Legendary. Let me be certain here. Yep, right here. The Anus LG RH8. It is that car right there, upgraded through Benny's, so it is free base. With the upgrades, it's going to be very, very expensive, but it is a very nice car. I do recommend this car. It's nice. It's got some cool liveries in it. It kind of looks like one of Brian's cars that he would make in Fast and Furious with the blue stripes and the silver body. It's very similar to that car, so it's kind of cool. And then I got the Anus S80RR, a single-seater. Don't really drive that too much. Don't really like how it is. And then you got the Coil Cyclone. This is one of my really good go-to cars with Sumo. I mentioned earlier with the Revolter. So I do use the Cyclone, the Revolter, or the I can't remember the name of the other one. If it comes to me, I will say it. Anyway, let's move on. So I got the Sugio. I got some Dinka cars here. The Bravado Banshee, so I got a generic Ford Viper, the Banshee 900R, which is also a Benny's car to upgrade. The Ubermatch, which is BMW SC1, which is a nice car. That one's fairly nice to use on Sumo as well. I kind of stay away from that car though. I got my favorite car of all time in real life, the Corvette. So that is a really nice car. I do like the Corvette, and I like the new style of it. The Corvette, the D10. Those are really, really cool, slick cars. I do want one in real life. Those are my one of my favorite cars in real life. I've driven one before. They are very badass. I don't have 90 grand to spend on a car though. And then I have the Neo. And the last one is the Taipan, the Chevelle, which is another Chevy car, I believe. Chevy or Ford, which is a generic car that you would see on the streets every day. So those are for Garage 3. And then I get to Garage 2, and you'll see why I skipped it, because it does not go with these cars. It's kind of its own garage as itself. I call it my war garage. So anytime I want to go to war, I go in this garage. There is, I believe, 19 or 20 war vehicles of all kinds in this garage. I got my armored, I got my missile shooting cars, I got cannons, I got proximity mine cars, I got everything that you can imagine that shoots a rocket or some kind of missile or heavy armor. Everything like that is going to be in this garage. So I do have the Mark II oppressor, the Mark I oppressor, the Deluxo. These are my flying cars and my boost cars. So those are my 3 flying ones. The Stromberg goes underwater and it shoots missiles. The Scramjet shoots missiles with a boost. And I have the Vigilante, which also shoots boosts, so that's Batman's car. I do own the Batmobile. And if you wanted to see my nice outfit for Batman related, I can show you I can show you that. It is Bane from Batman. Boom. I am Bane from Batman. I use this when I go to war sometimes, this outfit. It's got some cool little features on it. I just put a vest on. I don't like the mask, like the head mask, but the mask is very similar to what he uses to in the movie, minus the black net black knit hat. So it's a little different than what I want, but it is still similar though. So I call that the Bane from Batman. A lot of people know what it is when I show them based on the look. Alright, and then I got some armored cars. I got a Kuruma. I got a couple seater here, the Carcara, which has the machine gun on the back, similar to the 4x4 which you saw earlier in another garage. I got the Night Shark, which shoots guns and is heavily armored. The Insurgent, it's heavily armored. The Insurgent pickup, which has got that gun on the top. I got the APC, which I love this livery for it. This is the Galaxy livery. A bunch of stars and whatnot. Very, very cool. It stands out really, really well, but if you got two people, you do have access to the gunner on top, and you have access to grenade shooting and stuff in the back, which is cool. And I have the last but not least here, the Zubba, however you pronounce that one. It is filled with money, and I put my crew emblem on that one. I just thought it was kind of neat and kind of cool. So I am a high income millionaire, so I do have the money car as well. Heavily armored. Not better than some of these other ones, but it's still got some cool armor, and it's really big and badass, so that's why I put it in this garage. Up top, I have my Apocalypse Dominator that I did in my vehicle workshop. I am going to probably put new vehicles together with that, since I have income and I have mostly what I need right now, so it's kind of just spending it when I get more money and when I want to. The Dominator Apocalypse, which is really cool. A lot of fun. You can drop off the back of this like your armor plate, so you can kind of protect yourself. You do have, I think, some guns or something off. Yeah, I have some guns right here mounted to the front. I thought that was sweet. I put my emblem on it. Made it my crew color logo and everything, and put some rustic look to it, so it just looks badass and looks like a beast. I call it the Red Monster. It looks fucking awesome. I got another Debauchee. This is the James Bond car. Put a crew emblem on this one as well. This is James Bond that he uses, the JB700W. It does have some shooters on the front for guns. This is a free car after you do, I believe, the casino missions. The yacht missions. I believe it's the yacht missions. If you do all 6 yacht missions or all 6 casino missions, I can't remember which one. If you do one of those 2, you will get the Paragon R Armored for free. It is an Enos car. It does shoot some guns on it, and it is armored, as you can see the armor plate on the side there. Put a cool livery on that. This is another armored car, the Cognoscetti. It's more of a high-end car, another Enos car. I believe that's kind of like a Bentley kind of looking car. So that's kind of cool. It's another armored car. The Duco Death, which was very, very armored. You can see all the heavily armored plates on the car. Very hard to shoot out of when you're in first person because you have a lot of blind spots, but it is heavily armored, and it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other cars. It does not shoot anything, I don't recall. I think it's just heavily armored. And I got another Kuruma. I have a second Kuruma. I used to roll a lot with Kurumas, and that's why I got a second one. I do have spot for one more, which I'm not sure what I want to buy yet. If new vehicles come out and put something in here, not sure what I want to do yet. So that's my office garage too, the war garage, and that's why I have those. If I exit out to the ground, I can walk across the street to my apartment. Yeah, I think it's just taken a long time to load because of the new update. Alright, we're home. Here's my high-end apartment right across the street from my office. I think it costs about 420 some thousand or 480,000 maybe. It's got a nice slick look to it. Got a big ass closet where you can change your clothes. You got a custom bathroom in your bedroom. Take a shower in there. Very nice, very good looking, very slick. It is one level, which is nice. The heist room is in here, so you can access your main 5 heists: the Felicia Job, Prison Break, Humane Labs, Series A, Funding, and Pacific Standard Job. So your main 5 heists, after you reach level 12 and talk to Lester, you can access your heist then, as long as you have a 10-car garage. So how to buy, oh, I keep doing that, I don't know why. How to buy a building for yourself. You go over to Dynasty 8, which is on the internet, on your phone, and you go to view property listings. You want to hit high end. I do recommend searching low to high, and as long as you have a 10-car garage, and make sure it's not just a garage, you make sure it's a building as well. So those are just garage symbols, so you won't have access to the facility or to the building. So you have to make sure there's a house. So what I did is I bought one of these 205. I don't think the second one was here, apartment 7. I did buy apartment 20 or 23 or whatever at first, and then I changed my location because I wanted to be in the middle of the map. So this one right here, Del Perro Heights, will get you your heist setup. So do not buy anything before you buy this one, because when you start off, you don't have a lot of money. You're not going to be able to do these heists if you buy other stuff, because it's hard to get money when you don't have any businesses accumulating for you or working for you. So definitely get this one for 200,000. If you join my crew, I am more than willing to help you, and a lot of my friends that work with us most of them are willing to help as well. New players, we love helping new players. We teach them how the game works, and they stick around and they help us a lot. So it's beneficial to both of us, because you're going to make a lot of money doing it by helping us, just by helping us sell. With the MC, you'll make about 30,000 a business. You know, sometimes we sell 12 businesses in a day, so you'll make 300 grand easy, and then boom, you have yourself an apartment in one day. If you help stick around selling for 3 or 4 people that are in our crew that all have the businesses already. So you'll make a ton of money doing it. It'll be a ton for you. It won't be a ton for us. Like, we're going to make a ton more by selling, but it'll show you how things are done. You'll make really good income for what you need to buy, like a car or a nice high-end apartment where you can start your heist and make more money on your own then, or finding your own friends, or even asking us to help as well. So depending on what you do, I won't go any higher than probably like 230, maybe 240 to get a prime location. I have 4 Integrity Way, which is almost 450. So that is mine across from Arcadius building, which is right here. But I do have the high-end version of that, which is 480, I think. Right here. Del Perro Heights. So you can get that Del Perro Heights for 468. It's an updated interior, which is the one that you saw in my building right now. I do have Eclipse Towers, but I don't have the cheap one though. I have the most expensive one, which you won't see on this map because I already own it. It is Eclipse Suite 3. It's $1 million. So when you get to high-end stuff and you can customize it really, really like a lot, you can customize it quite a bit, which is kind of cool. You can add color to it. You can change the styles of it. You got like 8 or 10 styles to choose from. So it's really cool when you buy a penthouse with the custom apartment. That it has to say custom apartment though. Still apartment is customizable as well. That's my alarm, so I will be getting off probably soon. Still apartment is customizable, and you also have the updated interior, which you saw in mine in 4 Integrity Way. So you do have those updates. You won't see the ones on my list because I have them bought already. If you're looking to go to buy an office building, which is your cheapest one's going to be about $1 million. That's the Dynasty 8 Executive. Enter the site, and this is going to be this one here, Maze Bank West. So $1 million. It'll help you get the money that you need for the future by doing your CEO crates, your vehicle warehouse, but you have to buy all that stuff, and it's very pricey when you're a new player. I understand that. My crew understands that. And we always help new players. So if you're looking to join our crew, please look us up, The Intelligence. It is going to be right here, The Intelligence Crew. There's our symbol. We got started back in 2017 in May. We hold the city down. We shoot first, ask questions later. 8 figures. So when someone's attempting to come after us or whatever, we blow them. We blow them up. And we hate when people come after us. And as I saw in the last video that I created, there is another update, another Blackwater 17 XVII, 17 Roman numeral. So they're official Slayers Club of GTA Online, RIP and Tier Slayers. So they have 993 open enrollment. So I don't go with other crews. I created mine. I do stick with mine. I'm very loyal to my crew members. And you can definitely get a lot of help with all these people. I know I only have 50 people, but there is a ton of people on here that are willing to help. And most of them I've been playing with for a very long time, or I know them personally. So you have about 50 people on this list that come and go and play the game, and we have a ton of fun, and we like to fuck around with each other and do that stuff too. So this is the updated. You do have a green juice, and you do have a bottle of wine, and you can take a hit from the bong, which is right here. You can watch TV and your nice flat screen, and you have some whiskey to drink over here. So that is your updated version of the exact same apartment that I showed you for about $250,000. It's the exact same apartment, just a little different layout, and it's a little higher end, a little nicer. But it will cost you an extra $200,000 or $250,000 more to do this updated version. Which is, there's nothing wrong with having the other one, but once you get into higher end money and you get a lot more, then I start to splurge and kind of spend it on my own. And then I buy and upgrade everything that I want. Accessing this garage here is very, very high end, more expensive cars. These are all the Benny cars that I bought and I upgraded through Benny's. So you are going to see very, very high end cars in here. They are very fun to drive sometimes. And sorry, I just got a text message there from a friend, from Vinny D313. So he's working today, and so am I. So I probably won't talk to him today very much. But the Albany Prime, that's it?
Yep, that's my prime.
Alright. So the Albany Primo Custom, that's a Benny's car. You got the Buchanan custom. You got the Chino custom. The minivan custom. The slam van custom. The moonbeam custom. The voodoo custom. The tornado custom. The Sabra turbo custom. And the faction custom dunk. So you do have very, very expensive cars in here. They're very cheap to buy most of the time, but when you put the upgrades into them, you are going to spend a ton of money. You can go over to travel and transportation online, go down to Benny's, and you can go down to the showroom. You can see different cars and projects you can work on. So you click on cars, you can kind of see what they look like, which is kind of cool. You go to the stock feature, and this is where you buy cars. So these tend to be a lot cheaper than most. So let's see here. We got the GTB, which I have in the other garage. There's the Fister Comet custom, which I have in the garage, the other garage you saw. There's the Truffade Nero custom, which I have in the other garage in my office. Here's the Slam Van, $49,500. Here's the Faction, $36,000. The LG RH8, that's free. That's in my other garage. The minivan, $30,000. The Virgo, $165,000. Tornado, $30,000. The Karen Sultan class, or the RS, is this car right here, Karen Sultan. $12,000, guys. Go buy it super, super fast once you upgrade it. It sounds really nice. You can hear the turbo really nice on it. It's awesome. The Bravado Banshee, the 900R, that's in my other garage. You already saw that. The Sabro Turbo, $15,000. Chino, $225,000. It's a little more expensive. When you're starting off, it's a little more expensive, $225,000, but still really nice car when you upgrade it. The Primo, $9,000. Look at these prices, guys. They're very, very cheap to buy. Look, here's the even lower Voodoo, $5,500. You can't get really any cheaper than that besides free, which is this LG RH8. Please go take a look at these cars if you want a nice fast car and you want to upgrade it with very, very customizable features. That's going to be under Benny's. They're very cheap. You upgrade them and you can make a very, very good car for very cheaply at first, but it's going to be very expensive to upgrade it. The expenses are very high when you upgrade these cars, but look at the stylish cars that I have in here. They're very, very cool. A lot of them have hydraulics on them. Very nice looking cars. If I exit out my garage, I'll be out the back, which I don't really care to be out the back, and I have to run around my building just to get to where I need to go. So yeah. So I do have to run around the building, which is not really fun, but it's not ideal. I would rather just walk through and exit out the front door, but sometimes I don't do that. Alright, so I do have... Oh, here's a car right here. So I'm actually going to pick this up. So here's the blue ping, what I was talking about. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to get off. So here's the blue ping I was talking about. You grab this car right here. It is on your car list in your auto shop. And you see the little anchor appear up in the bottom of the screen. It's going to be right down here. Put a little waypoint on that and boom. You're going to deliver this car. You don't have to worry about crashing it too much. There's no price on it. But this is quick and easy money with your new auto shop update with the Los Santos tuners update. And there I go, my shitty driving comes into play. That was nice. Took out a door. Don't really need that door. That other door is probably gonna come off here soon. Usually I'm a really good driver, but that car, I kind of slid into him. That was kind of my fault, but... So you just put a waypoint on it, drive over to the location, turn it into the shop. It's very close to Simeon's turn-in. So if you ever find Simeon's vehicles as well, when you get a 2-star 1 level and Simeon wants it, you do have to lose the cops, or you can call Lester to lose the cops if you have the ability to do so. Usually pretty cheap. Turn in the car, you have to respray it first with the Simeons. You have to respray his car. But you just turn it in, and then you're good to go. So quick and easy turn in, boom, there's the drop-off location. Done. It gets loaded into a crate. And I believe you get $20,000 for that. The easiest car you guys had. $20,000, the Itali GTO. I do own that car, you did see it in my Office 1 garage. That's a Grotti. It was one of the first cars you saw. Easy 20,000. Put it in the bank, Maze Bank, menu, deposit, 20,000, and submit yes. Boom, exit out of there. It's in your bank. Easy money, and if you complete an entire list in the same day, then you do get a bonus. Like I said, I don't drive around looking for cars that often in my last video that I did yesterday. But every now and then I'll see a car and I'm gonna go pick it up because it's a free $20,000 as long as I'm not busy doing anything. Like I wasn't really busy doing anything there, so free money, easy money to get. All you have to do is drive it in. Don't have to worry about crashing it. As long as you don't get blown up, which I didn't, it's really easy. You can also go off the radar using Lester or go ghost organization if you're that nervous, but it'll cut into a lot of your profits. I would go off the radar in that situation. It's only $500 for Lester, so you'll still make $19,500. I would not go ghost for that situation because it's $12,000 to go ghost. You only make $8,000 profit. You'll still make some profit, but not really worth it. Let's see, what time is it? It's a little after 12 o'clock here. I do have to go to work. In less than a half hour, I have to go to work. So I'm just going to show one more quick thing as long as nobody bothers me. So this is the fully upgraded penthouse with cars. So it's nice, you can land right on the helipad. You will get access to your penthouse immediately. Don't forget to do your spin of the wheel every 24 hours in real life. So make sure you do your spin, get your chips, get your free chips at the cashier. 1,000 free chips. You can turn that into cash by just doing the conversion at the cashier right there if you want the cash instead of chips. So don't forget to do that, guys, because you will get free money for it, and you will get a free spin for more things like cash, chips. You can get a mystery prize, RP. You can win the car, which is 1 out of 20 chance. You can get some cool stuff. You get clothes that are you can unlock clothes. So you do get some cool different unique features with the spin of the wheel, but the car being the big prize, which is nice. It is a really cool one. I really wanted it yesterday. I'll probably have to spin tonight when I get home from work if I get back on. It sometimes takes a while to load in this as well because it's such a big building And there's a lot of people in the lobby right now. If I have enough time to do it, then I will definitely show real quick. I only have probably about 5 minutes to go, because I do have to get changed and dressed for work. Might get something to eat real quick, and then I gotta leave. I also have been streaming for 2 hours already too. And I apologize again for the mic in the beginning. You could not hear me, but if you made it this far for 2 hours or kind of skimmed through it, you can see some cool features that I showed, my cars. I'll get more in depth into probably running businesses another time. You briefly saw it in my first video with selling my weed with Minion Power 54321. So if you go hit her up, she can definitely help you out as well in this game. She is part of my crew and my girlfriend, so we play together quite a bit. So whenever we're playing GTA, we tend to play together in GTA. Sometimes we'll play Red Dead. Sometimes we played Need for Speed a little bit with a couple other friends. So that was fun. This isn't loading up. I might have to call it a day, guys. I do have to get going to work here soon. As long as I'm up tomorrow, then I might be streaming tomorrow or tonight after work. I will get home fairly late, so I don't have to work until 1 o'clock tomorrow either, so I can stay up fairly late if I was going to stream some more. Yeah, this is taking too long, so please give me a big thumbs up. Leave some comments in there. I'll see them hopefully sometime. If you have any questions, just send me a message on PlayStation 4, PJurgs315. That's PJurgs315. That is my username. I have not changed my tag since the beginning, and I never will. PJ, everyone calls me PJ. It's my nickname on PlayStation. So if you're gonna hit me up, you can call me PJurgs, PJ. Not many people call me PJurgs or Jurgs. You can do that. I respond to all those names. Please be appropriate to comments. I do not like rude people. You will get blocked or reported for rude comments, so please do not say anything rude. I'm not the greatest player, like I said. I just play for fun, just having a good time with my friends, and making some money in the process on GTA. So it's a ton of fun. So it looks like it's not loading into casino. I will show another time my casino cars and my casino, what a fully upgraded casino looks like, with the dealer, all the cool features with it, the spa, you can get free haircuts, the bar, and the party room, the war room. There's a lot of cool features with it. There's an office in there where you can access online. Diamonds falling from the ceiling all the way to the floor, which is like a video screen. Very, very cool. So it does not look... Oh, I just saw it switch to gold, so it might be loading in here shortly. But it is getting to my time where I do have to get off. Yeah, this is taking too long. So please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my videos. Follow me for more content for GTA and a few other games that I do play. Peace out.